Hello and welcome to the channel. The presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has said the presidential race is not a wrestling as people continues to speculate about his health status. For that and more, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. I'm okay. Presidential race, not wrestling bouts. Tinubu. The presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, had the weekend declared he was not sick but hale and hearty. He also noted that the presidential race is not a wrestling bout, wondering why the opposition keeps insisting he is sick. Tinubu, who stated this at a dinner organized in his honor by the Kano business community in Kano, said, "I am neither running for a 100-yard nor a 500-yard race. Neither am I competing in WWE wrestling. I am running for the presidency, which is a knowledge-driven job. I am very healthy. Do I look sick?" Tinubu, whose mission in Kano was to inaugurate the APC governorship and presidential campaign offices, announced the donation of 100 million naira to flood victims in the state. He said, "The donation is aimed at alleviating the sufferings of the victims in the affected local government areas of the state." He, however, called for sustained prayers to end flood disasters in the state and across the nation. Tinubu noted that the federal government had taken several measures to build infrastructure and improve the ease of doing business across the country, promising that if elected, he would ensure that Nigeria's diversity serves as a source of prosperity for all. Unity in diversity, peace and prosperity are the fulcrum of my mission in this contest, he said. He also pledged to reposition existing industries and make them a competitive source of industrialization and growth, not just for the North or Kano, but the entire country. Tinubu commended the state governor Abdullahi Ganduje for his stride in infrastructure development. Tinubu, who described Ganduje as a friend and reliable partner, said the relationship between Kano and Lagos dated back years of similarities between the two economic giants. He also promised the business community that he will provide an enabling environment for businesses to thrive in the state and thanked it for the honor and promised to look into their blueprint if elected. "If we win the election, we will call your representatives and see how we can move the nation forward," he said. The APC candidate further promised that he will ensure that Nigeria's diversity serves as a source of prosperity for all when he gets into power. Unity in diversity, peace and prosperity are the fulcrum of my mission in this contest, he said, while assuring the business community that the document will not be tampered with. Tinubu said when he wins the 2023 presidential election, he will implement the document. The Kano business community had used the occasion to present a blueprint for their demands if Tinubu eventually clinched the presidential seat. In his remarks, Kano State Governor Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, shortly after outlining his achievements in the state within the last 7 years plus, declared that the APC remains the winning ticket all through, based on the achievements of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration in the country in general and Kano in particular. Ganduje queried rhetorically, "Is it the inland dry port that has been ongoing for over 25 years, which is almost at 100% completion stage, or is it the modern railway from Lagos to Kano to Katsina and Maradi in Niger Republic?" Lacing his remarks with humor, Ganduje told the audience that Tinubu is a son of the soil in Kano, adding that his name is Ashiru Bala Tanimu. Speaking further, the Kano governor said Tinubu has the capacity to provide the needed leadership that will consolidate and continue to ensure the country's democratic gains. Kano is APC and APC is Kano, so our people are on board and we are soliciting their support as usual, he explained. Ganduje described Tinubu as a leader who will unite and move the nation forward. He equally charged all party members to remain united and focused as the party moves with Nigerians to victory in 2023. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. In another interaction with Islamic leaders from the famous Tijaniya sect in Kano, Tinubu said he had few steps to become the next Nigerian president. He said, with the prayers of the Islamic leaders which God has answered, he has a few steps to become the president. To many of you, ulamas, we spoke and you offered me prayers. You can be proud that I am standing before you with only a few steps left to become the president, so your prayer is answered, he said. Tinubu, who was apparently reacting to the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who was recently quoted as saying Northerners needed to vote for him rather than Yoruba or Igbo, said Atiku had shut himself out of the race. Between all of us running, we are three now left. One just failed the most important part of the examination. Are you a unifier or a divider? He said, I am from the north. You are a divider, he said. He gave total assurance to fix and place the nation on the path of rapid development and growth in terms of economy and industrialization, among others. The APC presidential flag bearer said the opposition party, People's Democratic Party (PDP), spent 16 years and $16 billion but couldn't fix the nation's electricity, which he said was a driver of industrialization and wealth of a nation. Can you industrialize a nation without electricity? Even if you say you start a bit of industry, that industry will walk only on one leg. To reproduce, enjoy life, and normal trading business will be too expensive, therefore you cannot have a competitive market. I am reminding you that you don't need a party who had served 16 years and forgotten that electricity is the only driver of industrialization and wealth of any nation. They spent $16 billion and we are still paying for estimated billing. I promise to give you 100% in Nigeria than even in Dubai, where you have 50%, he said. Tinubu also said he would devote all of his time and energy to Nigeria's service. Recall that the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar had spent most of his time in Dubai after the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) declared President Muhammadu Buhari winner of the 2019 election. The former Lagos State Governor said he would focus on confronting and surmounting Nigeria's pressing challenges. Similarly, APC Vice Presidential candidate and former Governor of Borno State, Kashim Shettima, slammed Atiku over his inability to unify his party while aspiring to become the president to unite the country. That's the news, guys. Thanks for joining in. Have a good one out there. Bye.